Weight loss vlog day 21. Takes 21 days to solidify a new habit, and I think if you've been following along, you've successfully inculcated quite a few habits and you've been sticking to it. So if you've been following along, great job. Today's my cheat meal day. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna make for my cheat meal, but looking forward to it though. And my lower back feels slightly better, but it's still kind of sore. Let's see how it goes. Let's do our morning weigh-in. Let's check off the weight tracker. So today we have a new low. It's 77.2. So really excited. Did not expect this drop, but I think that we did something right yesterday. Maybe that meal from Farm Boy and just kale soup at night really did the trick. But overall, it's just perseverance, I think. So let's add that note. NEPA and active rest day. Some popcorn. Stretches and recovery exercise. Very light dinner. Felt very tired yesterday as well. Want to make a note of that as well. And everything else was good. I'm gonna say active. Great. Okay, let's add this. 77.2. And let's check out the BMI. So as you can see, when we started out, it's almost at the late center or center right of overweight, but now we are well, within the first half of the overweight quadrant, and we're getting pretty close to our healthy weight. And let's see, we just have 4.3 kilos to get to our healthy weight, not our goal weight, but our healthy weight, which is 72.9. I would like to be at 72, and probably in a future series I would like to go down further so that I can be more center in the healthy range, but right now the goal is 72. Yeah, average loss per week is 1.4. It's taken 2 weeks, 6 days, almost 3 weeks. Total weight loss is 4 kilos. Still to lose. We still have 5.2 kilos to lose. So 3-week mark is a good time, after which, if you've been following the habit consistently for 3 weeks, 21 days, this is a good time to capitalize on that sort of momentum, right? I'll talk more about it. But yeah, thanks for following. We're 43% there. 43%. Let's keep going. Just finished my morning yoga and meditation. Details of the program I follow are here. And for the breathwork and meditation, I follow Mikhail Biker from Yoga Lab's breathwork course. Definitely recommend it. It's totally worth it. If you can just buy the course for lifetime purchase, and it's totally worth it. I haven't completed the whole thing, but just even going through the first few lessons itself, that itself is a pretty good practice, and it's very rewarding. So even if I do like a 4-minute meditation, I follow some of the things that he teaches in those courses. So definitely recommend it. Yeah, today I felt really good after that meditation and breath work and my yoga as well. Just finished my walk with Chutney. It was super windy outside, so I couldn't take a video. But yeah, I'll see you all soon. But Chutney, say hi. Chutney says hi. See you soon. Antioxidant tea, Roy Boss chai, as always. Um, yeah, I have a lot of updates, and we're going to start tracking a new habit as well, starting today. So I have a lot to talk about. Stay tuned. And I've also, like I've been doing for the last few videos, I might do it for all the videos in the series as well. I've split the whole video up into chapters. So if you look down below on the timeline, you'll see the chapters. In the description, you'll see the different chapters. So whatever interests you, just go watch that, and I hope it's useful. Stay tuned for the new updates. All right, doing my lunch prep, and for cheat meal today, we're gonna have, it's sort of like a semi cheat meal. It's not really cheat because it still falls under daily dozen Gregor approved sort of ingredients. We're gonna make Kadai Paneer vegetables. So it's an Indian recipe, and I'm just gonna go over some highlights of my thought process while making this. Yeah, so these are all the vegetables. I made sure to use measuring cup, and I'm measuring so that there's enough for two people, and you know there's each of these groups of vegetables that you see are half cup. So between the two of us, we're going to be getting our 2 servings of vegetables right here if we finish this. And also nuts. I've measured 1/4 cup of nuts. This is in this case cashews, and it's going to make this gravy creamy. I've measured 1/4 cup for both of us, so that's going to be our serving of nuts for the day as well. So yeah, as we are preparing this, we're also thinking about our daily dozen list and making sure we get those checked in. Just making a spice mix for this. Look at all the spices, all loaded with antioxidants, amazing for good health. There's fennel seeds, coriander seeds, some red chilies, cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, all amazing spices. Spice mix is done. Wow, that smells amazing. Just made some fresh ginger garlic paste. I try not to use the store-bought one. I love cutting fresh ginger, fresh garlic, and making a paste. Smells so much better. And yeah, I also look for opportunities to use ginger and garlic in any sort of cooking because they're amazing. Yeah, if you look up nutritional facts, Dr. Gregor, ginger and garlic, he talks about how great these are, and he talks about them in his books as well. Yeah, so more opportunities to add these. Cilantro. Any opportunity that I can get to incorporate any sort of greens, especially cilantro or coriander leaves, I'm gonna take them. Oh, I wish you could smell that. Oh, just throw it on any dish. It just pops the flavor out, and it's gonna give you some greens as well. I'm gonna supercharge this gravy with flax seeds. Don't tell anyone. That's gonna be our serving of flax seeds as well today. I'm gonna add it to this. See how it goes. Magic ingredient: dried fenugreek leaves, kasuri methi, more greens. As I'm preparing the meal, I realized that I didn't go without a coffee shot. And it's done. Look at that. Look at all the colors in there. All the greens, all the vegetables, all energy, power-packed, nutritious food. But this is my version of it. I've just added more, like 2 servings of bean in there, which is my tofu. So instead of paneer, I've used more tofu here so that I can get those in as well. Lunch is ready. Check this out. That looks rich. It's a worthy cheat meal. Not really cheating, but it's a good meal. And also preload with water. Eat slowly. Let's check these off. All right, let's start from the big bowl over there. That's our Kadai Veg Paneer but there's more tofu in mine. There's actually 2 servings of bean in there with tofu. So let's check those off. 2 servings of beans, and I put a lot of cilantro in there, along with the brown paste that you see on the side. That's our curry leaf and coriander, cilantro togel, which is our curry leaf and cilantro paste. So together they're going to constitute one greens. And like we saw in the recipe, we loaded up the kadai veg with 2 servings of vegetables. So let's check those off. If you're interested in the recipe, go back to that chapter. You'll see the chapter links in the description. And we also added flax seeds as part of the gravy. So let's check that off. And as you saw, we also added cashew nuts. So that's our servings of nuts. We measured, so that's important as well. And as you saw, there's a bunch of herbs and spices we added. Herbs and spices. I'm having 2 half-cut whole wheat parathas. So that's going to be 2 whole grains. Let's go down. We had our antioxidant tea in the morning, and we're preloading with water. So that's 2 counts of beverages, and I'll be having my B12 after lunch. So that's 1 count of B12. That's awesome. So that's everything. That's 12 out of 24 already. And that's just the cheat meal. That's awesome. Let's break our fast. Great, let's break our fast. And fast, yes. And I actually, while cooking this, I tasted it at around 12:30. So 12:30 is our time we broke a fast. Awesome, 16 hours, 20 minutes. That's great. Filter coffee time. That was a heavy meal for NEPA. Right after the meal, I played for a bit with chutney at home. And now I'm out on my NEPA walk with chutney. Chutney, say hi. Super windy, so I might cut these clips a little bit short, because maybe you won't be able to hear me. A lot of wind. It's beautiful and sunny, but there's a lot of wind here. Cool breeze. Alright, see you soon. If you saw a couple of previous videos, you would have heard about the video game analogy. So if each kilo was a level, I've already bet 81 to 80, then I've bet 80 to 79, I bet 79 to 78, and now I'm at 78 to 77. So the aim is staying at 77, right? Staying within 77 and 78 mark, and then that's a challenge. Then going to 76 is pretty excited about. Yeah. As I said, stay tuned for the new habits and new updates that I have. Here's a hint. It's about sleep. We already spoke about that last week, that we'll be focusing on sleep starting next week. So let's talk about that soon. Been more than an hour since my lunch, so some green tea. Yeah, check out my shorts collab with Nutrition Facts by Dr. Greger, with a small short about some benefits of green tea. Fruits time. I actually, yeah, this is like 3 counts of fruit with the dates and the apricots, and I actually ate my half share of Ori oranges, so we'll count that as well. Let's check those off here. Popcorn, whole grain. We have been doing this for 3 weeks, 21 days, and over these 21 days we have been practicing different new habits, and we have been tracking some stuff. Some of those include our morning meditation, morning warm-up and yoga routines, intermittent fasting, our Dr. Greger Daily Dozen, which is our dietary guide and food intake tracker, including weight tracking. morning and evening, and we track those every morning. So these are all great habits. uh, and we have been doing this for 21 days. So they say that 21 days is a good mark of time to get a habit, or a bunch of habits inculcated into your practice. That means it's almost second nature by now, right? If it's not, it's okay. We keep at it, we keep doing it, we keep practicing it, we get better at it. And throughout this health journey, it's not just a weight loss journey, it's a health journey, right? We have been approaching it in a holistic sense. We are not just doing dieting, or just doing fasting, or just exercising, right? We are doing multitude of things. All of the things that we just spoke about, that we are tracking, they're all approaching health journey and weight loss through different angles, right? And I think that's the most important thing. Mind body connection, and mind body medicine, mind body practices. I think that's where the real victories are, and that's what makes this sustainable and scalable, and more likely to have a long term impact, and more likely to stick as a lifestyle change for the good, right? So when we talk about that, maybe there are many more aspects of it, but there's one glaring aspect that I've been guilty of not having a good handle on, which is sleep. Not been focusing on improving my sleep patterns, improving my sleep habits, and improving my quality of my sleep over so many years. So I decided, to take a hold of that, and take this as an opportunity, these vlogs as an opportunity to get into it and share with you all what I learn, and mistakes that I make, and the lessons I learn, and the techniques that are starting to click and work for me, right? So I'll be sharing that with all of you. Yeah, so over the last few days, I've been watching some videos by Dr. Rangan Chatterjee, who I follow for various health stuff. He's an amazing, very inspiring doctor who also, loves to talk about holistic health, mind, body health, and holistic health, which is always something I admire, right? And I want to follow. And I've been looking at some of his videos and taking some notes, especially videos that talk about sleep and importance of sleep and techniques for good sleep, right? And I crunched them down to about 6 ideas that he talks about over different videos, and I'm going to share them with you right now. So here's a list of some of the habits that Dr. Rangan recommends for good sleep. And I'm not going to go over all of these in this video because it's a vlog, but I'm going to link, maybe you'll find a card up here somewhere, of the video that the topical video that I made for this right now. But essentially, in a nutshell, we are going to track some of these, right? Especially the last one that I see in the list, which is no tech 90. So I've made a new habit share entry on that, and I'm going to track that, essentially turning off all screens 90 minutes before bedtime, and dimming all the lights and things like that. So and of course he also recommends um, writing a gratitude journal, if your mind is very active, just before bedtime or during the bedtime routine. So I'm going to track those as one item, which is no tech 90 in habit share, and I'll be updating you every day in my vlogs as I track that as well, along with the other things we have been tracking. But definitely watch my video talking about this whole thing, and my thoughts on these, and also I'll be including links to Dr. Rangan's videos in that particular video's description. So definitely check that one out. All right, see you soon. All right, workout time. Today I started a little bit late because I had to film the new update and everything like that, and the sleeping update and things like that. So apologies. But here we go. Let's start boxing compassion, and I'll talk about the exercise right after I finish it. Just finished my boxing compassion. team body project, and this is one of my, again, I say everything is my favorite workout, but this is really one of my favorite workouts. You can go from level 1, you can just do it in level 1, or you could do it in level 5. It's really, it's some of those workouts that depending on your intensity, whether you use weights or not, how fast you're doing it, or how intense you're doing it, you can actually vary the level as per your needs. That was a perfect workout for me. I wanted a workout that I can control the levels, and where there's not too much strain on my lower back or my legs too much. And I didn't want to strain my upper back too much because that was sort of tweaked as well. So this was perfect. I could actually go from comfortable levels to just pushing myself just a little bit, and it was perfect. And I just finished my stretches, and as well as the stretches that my physio gave me for my back. So I'm feeling a little bit better now. And yeah, that's my workout for the day. Let's check that off on habit share, and I will check that off on our daily dozen tracker as well. Awesome. I'll see you soon. All right, dinner time. Let's finish off our dinner. That's rajma, which is red kidney beans. That's 1 serving of bean. Some zero fat Greek yogurt, and some arugula for greens and crucifers. And I sprinkled some cayenne, red pepper, the hot sauce as well. Let's check those off on our daily dozen list, and let's start our fasting as well right after finishing this. Out on my NEPA walk with the chutney. Alright, don't miss your NEPA. Okay, let's add the new habit. I've already added it here. No Tech 90, sleep improvement. Let's expand that. Expand the description. Dr. Rangan Chatterjee recommends turning off all screens 90 minutes before bedtime. Reading light content is okay. With an amber reading lamp is fine. Dim all lights. Be in a calming environment. Gratitude journaling is recommended if your mind is racing and you want to calm down before sleeping. So yeah, so it's almost 9:30 right now. So I'm gonna start this today. I'm not gonna look at any screens after this. Let's check this off. All right, it's 9:30. So this is gonna be my last clip for the day. My nighttime weigh-in is 77.6, which is good. I'm gonna have my weight loss tea in a bit, and I've also checked off my nighttime routine, which is my new habit that I'm tracking. All right, thank you for following along, and I'll see you tomorrow.